Hello everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out Dessert by Kim Yo-won. Kim Yo-won of WeI fame. Before I was actually recording this, I was doing a little research into Dessert. Turns out this is a comeback for him, and I guess I just missed out on the initial first solo release, No More. So while this is a comeback for him, this is technically a first for me. For me, especially what drew me to this and what made me really want to check this out is because I've been getting into WeI a lot lately. And in the previous WeI comeback, I pointed out that someone was catching my attention, and people in the comments said, that is Kim Yo-won. And I was like, okay, well, Kim Yo-won, I am going to be keeping an eye on him. And what do you know? He is having a solo release. So we're going to see what he is capable of. I'm sure many of you are already aware of what he's capable of, but it's a first for me. Before we get into the video, though, guys, if you enjoy the channel and you'd like to support us, please consider visiting us over on our Patreon. Over on our Patreon, we react to bonus content. We check out variety content. We check out reality, survival show content, and do listening parties. Everything that's copyright restricted on YouTube, we do it over on our Patreon. So if you want to support the channel and get bonus content, come visit us over at patreon.com/formoftherapy. Of course, if you don't want to, that's completely fine. Just simply like the video and please subscribe to the channel. It would really help us out a lot. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into Dessert by Kim Yo-won, and this is your form of therapy. Ooh. Let's turn that up a little. Oh. You know, based on that intro, this is not what I would be expecting.
날 아프게 해 I know you 넌 날 물들게 해 I know you 넌 좀 위험해 But 어지러워 나를 녹이는 너 so fake 웃는 듯 네 말에 감겨 baby 헷갈려 날 흔들어 complicated 멋대로 그려져 babe 달콤한 필살 sweet DJ 너란 향기에 자꾸 끌려가
Strange concept.
Yeah, I'm going crazy. 점점 미쳐가 이게 맞는지 like that. 그런 표정 말투, maybe.
See, I think this is what initially caught my interest in WeI, his rapping. I didn't realize he was so capable as a vocalist.
Yeah, 매번 같은 트릭에 갇혀 같은 곳을 찔린다 해도 난 I want you, oh yeah 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 I know you 날 아프게 해 I know you 넌 날 물들게 해 I know you 넌 좀 위험해 But 어지러워 나를 녹이는 너 so fake 웃는 듯 네 말에 감겨 baby 헷갈려 날 흔들어 complicated 또 자꾸만 끌려가 또 자꾸만 볼펜 독처럼 번져 낭비처럼 퍼져 취한 것 같아 Poison 그만해 다쳐 넌 쉬지 않고 날 만져 내 눈으로 끌려가 또 난 아침을 필살 수 있지 날 안아도 돼또 자꾸만 끌려가 또 자꾸만 자꾸 또 자꾸만 끌려가 또 난 아침을 필살 수 있지 또 자꾸만 끌려가 또 자꾸만 자꾸
Wow. Okay. So, as I said, I'm very unfamiliar with Kim Yo-won, who he is as a soloist, as a singer. I believe what caught my attention about Kim Yo-won actually was his rapping, but wow, he has very, very beautiful vocals. And what I find to be interesting is he's a very cute looking person. Like I would say, like in the beginning, let's see. Let's cut to a shot. Like when he's wearing, like when he's tied up right here, or like when he's in here, or where yeah, like this scene. Like he has very cute features. He has very nice, pretty features. But then, if you notice throughout the video, it looks like he's going through a bit of a quote unquote transformation. He's wearing the white in this glass case, and then the smoke fills and consumes him, and then it transforms him into this darker individual. And then throughout the music video, you can see him change, just visually, the way that the set changes, and then when they introduce, especially this fire set right here. Over here, I realize I haven't been showing the video. This part right here, he looks a lot more intimidating, a lot more like charismatic. I mean, not that he wasn't charismatic before, but it was a different type of charisma, right? And he definitely like it switches it up from like a cuter look to a much more, I would say, commanding and also just a sexier, edgier look. And that's how it all kind of ties together in this song. The song is called Dessert. I was thinking that, I mean, with a song like Dessert, you would think you would be getting sort of something like a cuter concept or a vibe, but no. He went with a much more mature, slightly more darker concept and take on what you would do for Dessert. So, you know, I would have played subtitles, but there were no subtitles for you guys. But basically, what he's singing about here is love, but he's making the comparisons of how love is like dessert, how love can be like dessert in the sense that it's delicious, you love it, it's tempting, but at the end of the day, he knows it's bad for you. It's bad for you. You know, dessert is chock full of sugar and gluten, and, you know, it's unhealthy, right? But it tastes so good. And this song is essentially about that kind of allure and that irresistible nature of dessert, but you still wind up eating dessert. You still wind up going for dessert, knowing that it's not good for you and how it's like poison almost. And he describes that and sings about that, about the person that he's singing of as well, this sort of imaginary female figure. The music video, not necessarily anything I would say standoutish about it that I would point out. They weren't exactly breaking the mold, but I do want to point out some parts that I thought were cool. I think this CG black and white set was really inspired, especially when they start breaking traditional camera field of view and it gets up in your face. It's almost like he's become the dessert himself, and we are the people now consuming the dessert. When he went through the transformation, he went from someone who is a dessert consumer to becoming a dessert himself. But the way they start playing with the camera a lot more at the end, how they get up in his face. They play with the angles. You know, this CG set, they make it look really, really good. I think Korea, they're really, really, I feel like, taking it to the next level with their CG sets and how there's a lot of depth to this scene and the way they're moving around. It looks really, really good. But then I also wanted to point out, if we can get a good shot right here. So I also really like this set. I mean, just the red, the way it's so striking and the contrast is like really, really, really bold. Against the white looks really dope. But I also love this floor pattern and how it's mirrored, but also in a different way with the ceiling. I don't know if this was intentional. So this is one of those things where, wow, it's really, really nice, but is this just like a really nice set deco, which would be commendable for the production team, or is this a rented location that's already like this? You know, it's kind of hard to tell. But either way, I really like the visual look of it. It's not boring. Even though it's a very confined, claustrophobic room, it's still very, very gorgeous. I mean, look at this set. So I really, really like that. I also like how through the set deco, especially like this scene right here is very fortuitous that I landed on this. How a big part of it is like how sort of like the abundant nature of dessert, like how it's almost gluttonous, how we just can't get enough. And then this set right here where he's all tied up and he's sort of like a prisoner to it. It's a very dark song masquerading as a dance pop song, which it's a very, very nice dance pop song. I would say I do feel like there was something a little bit missing, not from Johan's part, but actually in the instrumental. Johan has a very nice, light, and very kind of pretty voice. And so I felt like the song was missing a sort of weight and texture. I mean, overall, it was actually pretty good. I would give this like an 8, but like, man, I feel like there's something missing in kind of like the weight of the song, the heaviness of the song. Like it feels very light. And I would have kind of liked kind of like a heavier texture offsetting his lighter voice. That would have really bumped this up to like a holy moly, I love this. This is a near perfect song. And I would have bumped it to a 9. But I'm going to give the song an 8, mainly because, like I said, I love the song. I'm definitely going to be downloading it. I really, really am paying attention to Johan now. I might do a video and check out his previous song, No More. If you guys think it's worth checking out, let me know in the comments below. But overall, as someone who is new to Kim Yo-an and unfamiliar with his previous works or what he's really capable of, he is very impressive. He's interesting. I feel like he definitely stood out in the WeI music videos, but it's really in Dessert that I feel like he truly gets to shine. I mean, that's the case with anybody, but wow, he has the potential to be just like a soloist of his own right. I don't know necessarily what his style is, just because I haven't checked out anything else before, but this, I like it. It's funky, it's groovy, but at the same time, it is a bit of a more mature song. It is a bit of a darker song. It's a little sensual. You know, he's tackling some adult themes about the irresistible and almost toxic nature of love, but still giving into it. So, really dope music video. Really dope song. Guys, that's Dessert by Kim Yo-an. Would love to know your thoughts. Personally, I'm a fan. And if you guys think that No More is worth checking out, I definitely want to check it out. But yeah, I mean, this really only makes me like WeI a lot more. Obviously, I got into WeI because of Kim Do-han, but Kim Yo-han is now, a big plus as well. But I'm looking forward to seeing more of both WeI and Kim Yo-han in the future. But guys, let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. If you want to see future WeI or Kim Yo-an reaction videos, make sure to subscribe, all right? And you can always visit our Patreon to support the channel directly. Hit the like button down below if you don't want to, pay money on our Patreon. Hitting the like button is a free way to help us out. Check out our other videos over here, and we will see you next time. Bye.